We here with it? What's okay? We live. I see it now. I see it now. Okay, okay.
What's cracking lacking, man?
Chilling. We here with it. Testing out this shit. This sort of like a test, I guess. Shit. What
Yeah, we'll
channel we?
talk with that. We don't mind. It was giving me hell trying to switch over to the bank page.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. That's what I was trying to do anyway, man. That's what I was trying to do anyway. We got to spread it out. Do what it do.
Let me pull it up, man. Turn my shit down, check it out. Yeah, man. But yeah, I went live last night, man, and introduced the people to the new banger we dropped on their motherfucking head, That goddamn drunken vibe.
See that. See that.
And so far I got nothing but good responses to it so far.
Right. Right. Yeah, I seen that shit, man. You went up there. Hey, the late night thing might be lit right there. I heard you talking about that too. That late night thing might be lit. You never know, because like you said, whenever hell, if 3 in the morning or whatnot, shit, you don't realize shit. A motherfucker across the sea sitting there with his phone on his lunch break, watching, motherfuckers asleep and shit. So hey,
Right.
you never know. You know.
And I think and it was pretty quiet too. It was quiet. Like, normally you getting a shitload of motherfucking trolls, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing like that. So I was cool with it. It was cool. Yeah, I'm looking at it over here, so yeah, it doesn't look like how I'm looking at the screen.
No, let me check it out and see. Look, okay, okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know. But yeah, man, have you ever heard of a dude named D Smoke? I seen Power 106 Leakers, LA Leakers freestyle. This dude named D Smoke. He's, I guess, new to the Death Jam roster. He was shouting out Snoop and all that. But bro has some spitters, man. The freestyle he did, I was like, okay. He only thing about he kind of, you could tell he's a Kendrick fan. I'll just say that.
No,
When
I haven't heard about it. What's popping with it?
Well, when I say he sounded like a Kendrick fan, meaning like, yeah, he it's a moments I was like, okay, that's a little Kendrickish right there.
Yeah.
Like, and you know how I'm about that shit, man. Originality, man. I don't know. I seen Joe and Jada talking about it. Not actually talking about specifically that artist, but just talking about back in the day with Ari Spears talking about just the originality in the game and whatnot.
Well, when there's a successful artist, and I think we see this happen all the time, man. A lot of people will take their blueprint. And I'm not saying it's cool. I think you should always be comfortable with the skin you in. Because I always say, you never know if you are what the game is missing. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people are afraid to be themselves. And Biz Markie said this shit before he passed away, man. You know what I'm saying? Be you. Stop afraid of being you.
Yeah.
But a lot of motherfuckers like taking other niggas' style, man. That's just how the game go, man. This is how it is.
One thing I thought was interesting was Fat Joe said, man, like that shit been going on though. Like back when Tretch and them was big and you know, you had different groups. There was actually people who was doing the same thing as the Tretch, as the not like there it's always been like that, but they was trying to be like someone who was in this part they didn't say, but how I digest it was there was always been a sense of, you got one artist and there's someone else that kind of sound like them, but now the people that they trying to sound like aren't good rappers, like traditional good rappers. Like you had people who was trying to be like somebody, but the people they was trying to be like had some lyrical awareness type of thing. So it wasn't like someone, see NBA YoungBoy blow up and then, they want to sound like NBA YoungBoy. That shit there, so you trying to do something that he doing and he ain't doing shit. So
And what I take from that is it's not about them wanting to be like them far as talent wise.
yeah,
They want the success. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Hart said it best. Everybody want to be rich. Nobody want to put in the goddamn work. That's how it is. And they don't want to go through what that artist went through to be successful. They just want success. So they don't give a flying fuck if he can't rap or if the OGs feel like, man, that's trash or whatever we feel about it. I just want what he got. That's some sucking nigga shit, you ask me, bro.
D Love, what's good? What's good, D Love in the building?
What up, D-Love?
Tap that screen one time. I don't know how they'd even do likes on this shit. This is my first time. Well, what happened if I tap the screen? Oh, I think I just took a snapshot of something. The motherfuckers said,
Yeah, I ain't got too familiar with the chat. I can see it, but I don't know how to hit the like button and all that type of shit. I just be watching it on my phone, man. But yeah, it was something I wanted to touch on, chat about that I seen. Yeah. Kurt and Rashida and their son. So I know we ain't got the full story. We're getting bits and pieces of what's going on, but we do know that Kurt and Rashida's son has been identified as the suspect that killed that rapper in Atlanta. And I talked to Uno, matter of fact, and because he's up there in Atlanta, and he was telling me that the reason why it happened was because the rapper, I think his name was T Wood. What was his name?
it was T something.
T something.
It was something like
And
that.
he was beating on his sister, and
Which is,
that's
so
why.
the brother is Kirk and Rashida's son who was getting beat on.
No, his sister, which I'm assuming that's their daughter. You know what I'm saying? It could be Kurt's daughter from another woman. I don't know. But all I know is it was Kurt and Rashida's son, sister who he was beating on, the rapper. So that's why they killed him. Now, this is where the twist come in. And hey, I don't like passing bones, but that's why I'm gonna say allegedly. He ain't finna sue me. They say Kurt and Rashida, they was a part of it as well. I pray to God that's not the case. But I call Uno a reliable source when it comes to being up there in the A because he knows a lot of shit that's going on. And I don't know, bro. What's your thoughts about that, bro?
I don't even know. Cause I heard, so I know my old lady, she on that love and hip hop stuff, and she kind of break it down to me what she heard, and it wasn't that, but it was something to do with the relationship that the person was in or entangled with, far as the person who got shot. Uh, so I don't know. I haven't seen. I haven't even. I don't even think I haven't even watched the news story on it. Like, to be honest, like I've seen memes. I've seen things on, just fly across the timeline. But far as ABC News or something, has it been covered on that level, or is it?
No, I haven't really even dug deep into it. I definitely wanted to touch on it on probably our next BBP, but we're here now, so uh, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'll see if I can find something on it because I pray to God this is not true.
Find a little something we could play that. I seen Scarface, man, went up and did a little tiny desk on on Club Shay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he went up on Shay uploaded today. This shit 3 hours long. I guess it was one of the live. He was up there performing and shit. You know, he did Smile Live, gave some little stories and shit about Pac and behind the scenes with Pac, the recording process, and how that they didn't even record on that beat. I speak about Mike Dean a lot, and that's Mike Dean and someone else went and reproduced the whole song for Smile with Tupac and Scarface, and it came out how it came out. But I thought it was interesting. I thought it was interesting how Pac was like, Scarface got a process where he sit at the board, he sit at the board, he sit at the engineering board, and he write his shit. And Pac, he's speeding through the shit. Boom, Pac got his shit done. It Face like he said there right. He's like, man, Face, you always, like on some shit like, man, knock that shit out, man. But he's like, nah, I just sat there, did what I like, hey, I can't do nothing but respect it though. But it's good hearing them stories like that, man. Because
Yeah,
that's an epic studio session. Pac and Face in the booth together, like, man, you ain't gonna get that.
you don't, and it is great to hear those stories. Like I heard the story where he was in the studio with Benny Siegel and Jay-Z, and how he got a phone call about one of his partner's sons being killed, and he came back in the studio from uh, getting off that phone call and went in there and wrote his verse about what was just told to him, and that shit was dope. I mean, it was an unfortunate situation, but that just tell you, like I always say, man, music is the soundtrack of life.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people spill their guts out in their music, just like comedians do. And
but
sometimes we can just laugh about things, and sometimes it makes you cry, especially when it got that good melodic broad wave sound to it. You know what I'm saying? So
I seen that short you put. I seen that short you put up. I was like, yeah, that's a good one though, man. People on that thing. Um, yeah, that was a good one. But
yeah, but they don't have any. TMZ got it. They're just telling us a story about he got shot at his home in Georgia
what that's an article?
Friday, huh?
What that's an article? Is that a video or an article?
It's an article. I was looking for like a video where I
Yeah,
could actually play it for the people who's tuned in. But said since been revealed, T Hood is his name. He was dating Kurt and Rashida's daughter. Okay, so there's some truth to what Uno was saying. And now cops say the rapper was shot in a domestic dispute, and and they fingered Kurt and Rashida's son as the suspect. Story still developing, and that's pretty much what all they have right now.
yeah,
Um,
it's
they don't
developing.
have the kid name. Oh, it's Kai. His name is Kai. Okay, that's his name. Kai
Not
Rasheed Frost.
Rashid Frost. Yeah, man. I don't even know if they together or not, but you know that's crazy.
Let me see.
That,
Let me see if I can just type in his name and see if I can get like a news article from that. And nope, everything is YouTube. Everything is YouTube. Hold on, let me see something. Oh, let me see what this is. Nope, it sounds like a song by him. I don't even know. Turn the volume up over here on iHeartRadio. I don't even see no volume on this thing. But anyway, we just dwell on it. But
yeah, Skinny Luca. Oh, I'm just scrolling. Say we got our first look at Skinny Luca. That boy Luca done lost some weight, man. Hey, Look at him. Look at man.
Look like
Fuck.
he might be losing some more weight if they don't get convince LeBron to stay.
Ain't going nowhere, man. He ain't going nowhere. Long as Bronny on that damn practice squad, he ain't going nowhere.
Thank.
That, that's what I think. They got Luca in here working out and shit. Oh no. Oh, he playing overseas, Slovenia. Okay.
Yeah. D-Love said that's what she heard happen as well.
Okay.
Yeah, look over there. A lot of the basketball players from overseas are actually playing, I
But
guess, in the league overseas where they from.
I don't know if that's a good look or not. Like, what? I don't know. Like, is that really a good look? Like, you playing full contact? I know it ain't. Maybe not as physical as the NBA. I don't know. I know it's not as physical as playoff basketball NBA, but
Uh, I don't know. I mean, they allow it, so I guess they don't see nothing wrong with it.
right. I'm just as far as protecting my asset, like as an agent, as an NBA team owner, as all of that. Like, no, you're not going back. Like, it's in your contract. You're not going over there to play. You training. You training. You getting you getting what back ready for the season. Like, this is, what is the bigger picture here. That shit there ain't got nothing to do with it. That shit don't mean nothing. You just over there bouncing the ball, taking chances.
Yeah, and if you think about it, what if one of them get hurt?
Right.
Yep. Now you shit. So I think if something like that was to happen, oh, they gonna change that shit, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't going over there, bro. Sit your ass right down here. You want to do some full court? We'll start training camp early. How about that?
Right. I remember I seen something with KD talking about going to Rucker Park and shit. Like, because I guess he was going out there and he said, man, I had to, I had to chill out, man, out there playing with folks and got to think like this ain't the real thing. I got to think about what's really important here.
Right.
Uh,
Absolutely. Shit. These people right here paying you millions. Now, I don't know if they getting paid when they go over there and play.
it better
Um,
be. Yeah.
yeah, for real. I'm out here putting my goddamn career on the line, risking getting hurt.
D Love say living on the edge.com.
So, I shared a link with Drake in our little group chat,
Oh yeah.
about him requesting documents
Yeah.
relating to, I think it's the domestic violence shit, I guess he said in that his song when it comes to Kendrick. And then also they still want to know if the higher ups had anything to do with these fucking numbers. At the end of the day, let's say, for instance, they did. That's not going to change anybody's feeling on what K. Dot did to him, bro. What's your thoughts on that, man?
Well, I didn't peep the video. I got to see what they talking about on there. I didn't peep because I seen it said up there. I was like, okay, I got to check it out, but I ain't get to it yet. You want to play some of it or what you want to do?
Uh, Let me see. Yeah, I can do that. Matter of fact, I can play the Breakfast Club actually touched on this. So
Hold on, shit, right up on my screen.
oh, you see it?
Request for additional documents. Is that
Yeah,
is that
yeah.
okay?
It's the Breakfast Club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
letting
it.
when it comes to accident or injury cases, Top Dog Law is the name.
Top dog law, man. I'm so sick. It's a billboard right outside my apartments. About top law ball. I'm like, where do these lawyers be having these commercials, right? They be coming on the radio. Let me get off there.
Top Dog gets it done. So Drake's team has amended
Can you hear the shit?
Mm-hmm.
The conversation added some more to the conversation that they're having in court about what discovery should look like in their lawsuit against Universal Music Group over Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. So they had already been asking to see Kendrick Lamar's like contracts and various communications. And Drake's lawyer is saying that like now they're asking for documents to like order Kendrick Lamar's team or the label Universal Music to do so, because they're saying when they received the information or the contracts and the conversations that they were requesting, the contract was so redacted that you couldn't even comprehend it. You couldn't even read through it.
So from the initial point, because yeah, I remember they asked about, like give us some paperwork on this shit. So I guess they gave him redacted paperwork with the black marker on the shit, like
they always do.
Yeah. So let me see what they talking about.
So they're asking for an unredacted version of Kendrick Lamar's.
Unredacted.
They're also asking for communications, emails, and text messages from Universal Music CEO Lucian Grange. Now, Universal Music is.
I would think a judge would have to, as far as getting an unredacted copy, it's almost like that you have to get would it be a search warrant, or that like the judge has to say like, okay, yes, like
he has to sign off on it. Yeah.
To sign off on that shit.
Yeah.
And this is new in the request for discovery. They're pushing back. They're saying Lucian Grange has nothing to do with this. So why would we provide discovery of his emails and his text messages? Drake's team is saying that's not true. They're alleging that Lucian holds a position of power because of his position in the company. And because of that, he's been able to approve the release and promotion of Not Like Us. They allege that there were different motivations that hurt Drake for Grange to do so. They say that, number one, he's known to just create competition allegedly in the Universal Music Group world, but they also say that or allege that Lucian Grange had an incentive to devalue Drake's brand in order to gain negotiating leverage ahead of the upcoming contract extension talks. Now Drake's team is like, look, if none of this is true, if these communications didn't happen, if there's nothing to hide, y'all don't have much to provide. So just show us, because if not, it's unfair and you guys are impacting the way that we go about our case fairly. They also bring up Pusha T in the conversation from 2018. Now, Drake's attorney says that, there's been court filings suggesting that UMG's own label, Def Jam, may have cut some of the offensive verses from Pusha T's 2018 Drake diss, The Story I've Added On. Now they're saying if you guys did this, right, and allegedly if you knew to censor that, why not censor this other song, Not Like Us, knowing the word pedophile was used and how this could potentially impact him?
Story of Added On was remember when we brought it up?
Yeah.
We brought that same shit up when it comes to Kendrick verse and his shit getting taken off, or his shit getting, issues with Def Jam having this, and that's UMG, but then they fucked around and let Not Like Us happen. So why didn't it happen and you had a whole explanation about that, and if you want to get into that, you can. But
it's when I heard this, it just made me think, like, what made them, censor, the story of Adion or Dadion, whatever his damn kid name is, in the first place, because I've never heard that being done in any like rap battle, diss songs, whatever. I've never heard this being done. And the fact that it was done then and wasn't done now, we can always assume. But is Drake that damn dangerous, or is he that important where motherfuckers have to, we can't do that to the Wonder Boy?
Yes. Protect Drake at all costs. That's what Universal's like. Look, this man got his masters and he's leasing his masters to us. We're in bed with this man. Like it's so yes, when you say is he that powerful? Yes, he is. Because the people over there at Universal, they not earning their masters like Drake.
Right. You're right. And I totally forgot about that aspect of it, that he owns his masters and he's leasing it to here. Y'all give me this. Yeah, y'all can use this. I don't care. But damn, bro. I wondered if was this planned? Was this plotted by this evil fucking genius?
God's plan. God's plan. The most expensive rap video that was ever made in hip hop history. God's plan. Yes, that was God's plan. Hey, let me. I'm good. I got to go on camera. that was beautiful.
Man, you giving this motherfucker too much credit, man. So I mean, if he wins, he wins. All it's going to do is expose UMG for who they are, which I think a lot of us know how powerful they are. And you was talking about, which we didn't talk about this yesterday. I don't know if it was true or not, about the percentage of how much they own with Spotify. Did you ever find out about that?
Yeah, well, no, it's definitely true. The person that I heard the information from, his initial statement wasn't true, but yes, the big three of the music industry, hands down, are Sony, Warner, and Universal. WMG, UMG, and Sony. Big three. Each of these companies has stake in Spotify. Very small percentage, but when you're dealing with a lot of music, if you own 3.5% of Spotify, just put it like this. I think they said Universal Music Group owns 3.5% of Spotify. At the same time, Spotify delves out, because they have to give money back to the label. So they delve out about 70% of their streaming income to the big three. And these big three own stakes of 2.3 to like 3.5, each one of the big three in Spotify. So if 70% of your revenue is going back to them and they own a stake in it, then how the fuck do you even measure that shit? Like,
No, that's a conflict of interest, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, what Drake is actually trying to sue for, it tells you or make you feel he has a valid reason. Because if what you said holds true, which I don't doubt you, like, y'all know what the inner workings is like. Y'all know what you can do and what you can't do, bro. So he knows this type of shit.
yeah. I'm gonna keep playing.
Song? That wasn't a real song. That was a freestyle over Jay-Z's OJ.
Pedophile was used. If you guys did this, right, and allegedly, if you knew to censor that, why not censor this other song, Not Like Us, knowing the word pedophile was used and how this could potentially impact him?
So yeah, Badinal was a real song. That wasn't a real song. That was a freestyle over Jay-Z's OJ. Like, that was something that Pusha put out on his own. UMG didn't put that out, did they?
Well, I don't know who really. I can look it up, but I'm not for sure who released it.
I don't think it
know-
was for sale.
That wasn't an official release that came out on
I don't
streaming
think so.
services and stuff like
I
that.
do know though that Pusha T during the whole rollout that they just did have a conversation. And I've had conversations on the back end about this. The fact that there were things that were censored during that time, including anything that like went directly at Drake, and because of
I thought
that,
that was from the Clips album that they just recorded.
no, but
That's why they left Def Jam.
I mean, yes, that's a part of it, but this started way back then. Like from what Pusha T was saying and from what I was told years ago when all that Drake back and forth was happening, there were certain things that were being stopped or he felt like were being stopped. And this was somewhere in court documents from years ago. And then the Def Jam situation happened where the Clips had to leave Def Jam because they were being censored. But Drake's team is basically saying, if all of this is true and you guys have done this one time, why not do it another time? There has to be some sort of like intention or malice here, is what Drake's team is claiming. Now, there are also reports that in these acts for different documents that Drake's team is also requesting all documents and communications relating to Dave Free, who is one of Kendrick Lamar's he's in his camp. I'm not for sure exactly what he does. He's a part of Kendrick Lamar's camp, and his relationship with Kendrick Lamar's children. And then there's also reports that Drake's team is requesting documents and communications relating to any allegations of domestic violence, violence against women, and or forms of violence committed by Kendrick Lamar.
If that's true, that's some legendary host. Okay.
How the fuck can they even get the like? If it's public record, it's public record, right? Like, Yeah, I think you on mute. Like, how can they even do that shit?
You heard what Charlamagne say? That's some legendary whole shit. No. And what they gonna say in the few is like, okay, you doing all this over a rap beef. And something he did not have to participate in. He didn't have to do this. And though we talk bad about Cole tapping out, but Drake said, nope, I make more money than all you niggas. You think I'm scared of you? Now look at you. You suing because you lost. You lost bad, bro. He beat the brakes off you, bro. And now you want to sue. You're not suing him. Of course, you're suing the label. And a lot of people like that shit because who owns it, right? I get it.
Yeah.
But you still look, like D-Love said, this is top notch prissy.
Hey man, say man.
Come on, man. Let it go. Because every time we see it pops up in the news, we are reminded of what K-Dot did to him. If he just let that shit go, everything that comes out that's bad about any person eventually goes away, bro.
Hey, that's if he let it go. He didn't do it. He said, nah, I'm not letting that shit ride, man. I got bars. I got Conductor behind me. I got Noah 40 behind me. I got Boy Wonder behind me. I got the super producer team in the UK making these. What did I miss? What did I miss? He got a super team around him and a promotional marketing squad that knows how to navigate the social media of today.
You're right. He's still a hoe. He's still a legendary hoe.
Got no
You hit
sound.
your me?
I would have hit the bottom there.
Hey, I wish we had it. Yeah, YouTube, tighten up, man. Give us some effects we can use in this motherfucker. You feel me?
Tighten this shit up.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, man. Drake lawsuit, the man proved he's scrambling. He's scrambling. He ain't scrambling, man. I'm looking at the 12 hours ago, Wayno. You know who Wayno is? He do talk this music shit like us, but Drake lawsuit, the man prove he's scrambling. Drake scrambling. How you scrambling with 400 million? People with 400 million don't scramble. They sit back and they play chess. Boop, that's just another pawn that just moved. Whenever we get the news about some shit, Drake, that's another pawn. Oh, that's the L piece. You know, the one that go poop, poop. Like he just poop, did that. Like that's all it was. That man ain't stressed about the shit, man. I don't think so, really like that. He's scrambling. Like, is he scrambling? Like,
That 400 million ain't helping win that fucking battle.
Hey, family matters. Listen to Family Matters, man. Listen to Family Matters. Hold on. What I say is this. Family Matters is doper than 7-Minute Drill.
Man, you crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. Don't make me go find Family Matters.
Last night, man, we were just here with it.
Nah, Family Matters ain't dope than no goddamn. Yeah, you tripping now. You are fucking tripping. I don't forgot about this Family Matters. Let me see. Is this it right here?
And this song is about.
You shouldn't start by saying, nigga, I said it, I know that you mad. I've emptied the clip over friendly or jabs. You mentioned my seed and I deal with his dad. I gotta go bad. I gotta go bad.
Pour me a drink, man.
So baby, you know who really bang set my nigga G. You know who really bang set my nigga 𝐁𝐋𝐿. You know who even bang set I did CV. And nigga Cole used to sleep on this and he. You better have some people working that shit fake T. Can't be rapping about no shit that we can't read. I mean, it's true, a nigga stop me for my AP. Just like how Metro nigga stop me for his main squeeze. Out here begging for attention, nigga, say please. Always rapping like you about to get the slaves free. You just act like an activist, it's make believe. Don't even go back to your hood and plant on money trees. Say it ain't because I fuck with what you really mean. I feel for black and white and everything that's in between. You black beside working up a mixed queen. And you vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem.
Slave feed.
One thing I did hear him say, man, you better get your paperwork. That was a warning right there. Cause if you say something that ain't true about me, I'm suing your ass.
What
You
he
ain't hear
say?
that, did you?
Oh, what he say?
He said, hold on, let me go back.
As a warning, right? Better tell him you gonna put them cuffs on your motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
Tell him, Drake, you out here rapping like you trying to get the slaves free. Hey,
Listen to this nigga now.
I
That
can't
nigga
really
say get your
man.
paperwork, man. You trying to keep it PG because nigga, that's where you come from, Nickelodeon face ass nigga.
You know who really bang set my nigga G. You know who really bang set my nigga 𝐁𝐋𝐿. You know who even bang set my nigga CV. And nigga Cole used to sleep on this and
Can't really hear it.
Hmm?
I can't really hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it?
Yeah, well, I could, but I could. It was a little in and out type shit.
Oh yeah, okay. Well,
He
that's
loves. Did he? Neither did his ghostwriters. Did he pay that young man? Hey, Quentin Miller. Quentin Miller still making music. Hey, Quentin Miller. No one would know who Quentin Miller is if it wasn't for him writing for Drake. So hey, I say he made off good because I'm subscribed to his YouTube channel. That's how he made off. Yeah, so
yeah.
hey, it is what it. Hey, you know.
I guess he thought his writers could write something better than what 𝐂𝐀 did, because we know he ain't write that shit.
This nigga rapping like he trying to get the slaves free. Mm. What happened with Dave Free? Ooh, what happened with him? He wants to see. Well, what we just heard, he wants to see what the fuck going on with Dave Free in his household. Up in his house, he want to know what's going on in the bedroom. He want to know what's going on in the bathroom, in the kitchen.
It sounds like some P. Diddy type shit.
He want to know it all, man. He want to crucial in the building. What's good?
Hey man, I really understand how you are. You really like balance. I'm not gonna let y'all jump on Drake that much. Then we done did too much.
Yeah, nah, he got it. He getting it. Like he getting it from all angles.
And he deserved to get it from all angles because he's a legendary whole nigga.
I mean, we're gonna see when this Iceman drop, man. We're gonna see.
You ain't even looking forward to that shit, bro.
We're gonna see when this Iceman drop, man. Hold on, who is this? Message held for review. Anything get held for review, show it. I want to see everything. Oh, that was crucial. Okay. I don't know why they holding crucial. We gotta add that.
He said, nah, they jumped on his ass. That's probably what you missed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they jumped that man, man. It's 20v1. This ain't no pop the balloon. What the fuck we doing?
Nah, you know, no. He said, nah, jump on his ass. Excuse me. He didn't say they. He said, nah, jump on his ass. Yeah.
I read it that way because that's what you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. That nigga Drake, man. That nigga Drake is a cornball, man.
when you got them 600 M's in that bank, you get, hey, keep jumping on me too. Keep jumping on me. I'm gonna keep jumping in these rapes and shit.
Hey,
Driving off, speeding off and shit.
money
Burning
don't make you real.
money don't
It don't make you real, bro. It doesn't. It can't cover up how lame you really are. It can't. I think we can see straight through that bullshit. Hey,
Yeah.
what type of nigga who goddamn be going on social media, IG and shit, taking pictures with fake abs and shit? Nobody but Drake do stupid shit like that, bro. Drake, you don't scare nobody, bro. Nobody. You probably got some hitters that'll ride for you. You probably do.
I've seen the
But you
numbers,
ain't
man.
gonna do shit.
I seen the numbers, the streaming numbers, man. The streaming numbers, man. You know, that boy K Dot had that shit. We seen every, K Dot did this and this and this. And at the end of the day, man, Drake right back on. I mean, hey, wait till Iceman come out. Wait till Iceman come out.
You can't do nothing to even beat Drake numbers because of his fans and what they created. The same shit Drake was scared that UMG was trying to create for Kendrick is what they did for him. Think about it. What has Drake done so magnificent that made this dude sell so many records every time he dropped? Nothing. There's nothing magnificent about Drake. Nothing.
Ask a question. Let me answer the question. What has he done so great? Let's answer the question. What Drake has done so great?
Let's go.
What he has done so great is be the most requested since Michael Jackson. Be the
But don't forget what I said now.
highest grossing
It's
since
the machine. Michael Jackson ain't had no machine.
You don't think them Tommy Mottolas and all that shit, Jimmy whoever the fuck them white people he was in bed with, the reason why you don't think that had nothing to do to his success?
Who, Mike?
Yes.
No. Dog, you ain't never seen no motherfuckers boo-hoo cry and pass out at concerts over Michael Jackson. The machine can't do that, bro.
He got that dough. If he didn't get in that door and in bed with them people, Michael Jackson wouldn't have been there. There was Jackson 5, Mike, and there was that it had to. It had to be. Well, maybe not. Maybe
Man,
not.
listen to Mike music, bro.
I take that back. But
And then you listen to Drake shit.
what was he doing though? Like he wasn't rapping bars with double entendres over beats. Michael Jackson was doing pop, Euler music. So I mean, I get it.
It's two different genres, for one, two different styles of music. And Mike had hits, man. It's what Drake has, and a lot of the songs that are considered hits are not. It's the machine that made them. Argue with me if you want to. That's the truth, goddammit.
Machine,
Not my love. Man, come on, man.
yeah, the machine. I mean, Michael Jackson wasn't an independent artist, so I don't. I don't see the analogy myself because he wasn't independent. So
You choose not to see it, my brother, and that's okay.
the talent. I get it. Undeniable.
Undeniable.
Yeah.
It's so many people that has more talent. Hell, Kendrick, the one who whipped his ass, is way more talented than him, bro.
Well, we got to go to talented at what?
Everything Drake does besides sing. That's it. That's all Drake can do is sing.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's a dog-eat-dog world out here. Dog-eat-dog world,
I think we tend to forget about the foundation. I said this the other night. The foundation of hip hop, that shit, they done just step all on that shit. Fuck your lyrics, nigga. We don't care about that.
Oh,
We
yeah,
want to hear Drake sing.
Yeah, they pulled the rug out. Talent, all that shit, they pulled the rug out from me. Beneath that shit, all that, I got a hot 16 and A&R see that shit. You send your demo in and it just randomly pop off. Like that shit is done. That shit is done.
It is. You're right. I can't argue with you. It's sad, but it's fucking true, bro. And that's what hip hop has come to today. And then they wonder why people like me talk shit all the time because the shit is not cool. I don't want to shit on these new artists, but I have to in a sense because there's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that people just running all over like, man, fuck what you did, nigga. This is what we want to hear.
Yeah.
Look at Lil Nas X, how he got in the game. Man, come on.
Product of his environment. Lil Nas X is a product of his environment.
Yeah, that's true.
He if he was an 80s baby, born 82, 83.
Who?
What?
Who? You said Nas X?
No, I said if he was.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
That's what I'm
Hey, we don't birth them kind in the early 80s.
But I'm saying if he was, that shit wouldn't have flew like that. That shit would have
Hell
went.
no. Fuck no.
But now we just up here sounding like two old heads type shit. We just too we unks on the poach, man. That we talking about people who done had their time who not respecting shit. I seen what is it, No Jumper. I seen some shit on No Jumper. And they was listening to I think Ace Trumpets for the first time. Like they had some YNs in the studio and Adam 21 and shit sitting there, and they had a cat from Battle Rap named Lush. He was in there too, and he's more of a traditional hip hop. So he was trying to defend him and shit. But them young whippersnappers heard that Ace Trumpets, and guess what their response was?
What
They
was
was
it?
like, what is all this Alibabas? Geekies, what the? He's like, man, you got that's the thing, man. Clips, yeah, they had their time with the grinding and shit. I was 2 years old when grinding came out, man. Y'all, they take their time off and they come back. They gotta know what the fuck is that. That's not like that's not right now. That's not the shit that people is doing. That shit there, that old hippity hop. So I let them have it though. Hey,
But
got
you
it.
you have to think about it now. Out of the big three, why you think two of them are there?
Two of them are there.
Why you think two of the big three are
You know,
considered the big three?
you know why? Because they've adapted.
No, no.
Drops the
Fuck
mic.
no. What
Drops the
you
mic.
mean?
Hold on, I got to grab me a drink. I'm right here with it though.
What you mean they adapt? They ain't adapted nothing. They ain't changed who they were to adapt to this new bullshit. Drake
The
did.
middle child's by proxy, by default. Middle child's even though the middle child respects the the lyricism aspect, you still get J. Cole and Lil Durk. And you still get them mixing up things and you still get that's adapting.
But did he adapt as far as changing how he rap on that song? Nope.
Lil Yachty, J. Cole, like that's
That song
adapting.
would have not went. He wouldn't have got no Grammy if Cole wasn't on that shit, bro.
I don't know that the hook on there it was big. It was a big song regardless.
Okay, I don't know who wrote the hook. Maybe Dirk wrote it or not. He wouldn't have got no Grammy if Cole wasn't on it, though. I can promise you that.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
you know, I don't know. Maybe so, maybe not. You saying that I can't disagree with it. Because hey, Cole is who he is, especially how he came off on that bitch so smooth. Starting the song off doing the intro and how he came on that bitch, it was classic. So
And then think about it. We kind of touched on this a little bit on in the lab, chilling in the lab yesterday. We wanted to do, you wanted to do 25 and under. You'd have got a fucking brain aneurysm trying to figure out who is considered the GOAT in 25 and under. We named one artist that probably nobody even fucking knew. Why? Because these 25 and under motherfuckers don't care about bars, bro. So the 25 and under grew as they grow, and as we grow older, they will never have nobody considered the GOAT. They'll have somebody who say they sold more records than everybody else. That's the only thing they can say.
artistry, when you talk about artistry, I can get where you say that. I can get where you say that. They were not bred from that cloth. Like they didn't grow up listening to Scarface. So it's like I can't really like. Can we even compare an apple to a tomato?
But what? But they chose not to. That was a decision that they made. I guess it was too hard to rap like that, bro.
I
They
don't
they
think.
just, hmm?
I don't think so. It's not hard to be lyrical. It's not. It's not hard to be. It's hard to be creative, but it's not hard to put words together. Because there's rappers who are lyrical who aren't creative. So I done said a whole bunch of shit. You said the more I keep talking, I can tell just by looking. But you see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like if these guys actually grew up from that cloth and valued that, because you do what you value. If you don't value that, you're not gonna do it. It's not like you can't do it. This shit ain't that hard, man. It ain't that fucking hard.
But you
Ain't nobody,
say everybody grows up. Everybody who listens to hip hop grew up listening to somebody, right?
yeah.
No, we grew up listen. I grew up listening to some people. You grew up listening to some people. But I guess, when you come to saying what they value, then that makes me wonder who the fuck did these niggas did value? What made them rap like this, bro?
Who do they value?
Yeah,
Um,
it
they could
ain't.
have Chief Keef. Uh, I could keep on naming, you know,
Who did he value?
King who did Chief Keef value? Probably Twister. Yeah,
He can rap.
right. That didn't mean shit though. It didn't mean hey, what's good, cupcake in the building.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it because I'm not saying from my era everybody was dope rappers, because no, everybody wasn't. But I would say it was well over 50% that really took their craft serious. And I would say the rest of them may have took their craft serious. They just wasn't good as the top tier guys. You know what I'm saying? It's sad that every time we talk about lyrics, we always mention, from our generation, Jay-Z, Nas, Jada, Fab.
I could go corrupt. I could go Raz Cass. I could
I'm not doing that shit, man.
see you ask anybody in hip hop culture if corrupt is a spitter, they gonna say yes. Like Mac, No Limit. That like we could go a lot. It's a plethora, you know.
I mean, would you put them in the same boxes? Scarface, Nas, Hove. Would you put them?
Corrupt and Hove. Yes.
Then why they don't get that credit then?
You see where he from. You see where he from. A lot of NY rappers, I feel like if they wasn't from where they from, they might not be who they is. I was just
Got a
saying.
point. Got a point.
I'ma just say it. I feel like a lot of them guys, yeah, they got to where they at because of where they from.
You got a
They
point.
didn't
I
have
can argue that.
that shit was right there. They didn't have to fight for it.
Nigga News say the internet has destroyed literacy. Add to that a bad listening profile, and you have very subpar writing. Facts. God damn it. Facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think about it. Let's keep it a buck. The listeners who's fucking up this music, bro.
I knew you was going to.
The listeners are making it okay to be trash. Finalize what I said as I eat me another piece of my coke.
The listeners are byproducts of the environment. Can we agree on that first and foremost?
Say that one more time.
The listeners are, and I hate to, it almost sounds like I'm diminishing the listener when I say this, but the listener is a byproduct of the environment or the landscape of the culture at the time. I don't know if we can hold the listener who was 5 years old when the clips came out, because they're just a byproduct of the landscape of what hip hop is known as. Like that's what they know. Like they have to do a YouTube search to even know half of the shit we talk about.
I mean, listen. As time goes on, as hip hop evolves, we can go from Big Daddy Kane, Rakim, KRS-One to Will Smith to Nas to Jay-Z. It got better and better and better. And as rap got better, the listeners were still there. We kept going with them. What the fuck happened after Tip, Scarface, 8 Ball, MJG, I'll say it for you, Corrupt, Fab, Jada. What the fuck happened from there to the Chief Keefs, the Migos? What the fuck happened?
I think Nikki knew. I think, as far as what she talking about, and this, the listener, she said a complete. She said the listeners can't even write a complete sentence, let alone a complex sentence. And the thing about it, yeah, man, it's social media, man. These devices and shit, man. They have the smartphone has made America dumb. It just.
But the music has always been there. As we grow, music changes. We're growing with it. That's what I don't understand. As a listener, if I wasn't an artist myself, I'm still listening to hip hop as it changed, and I seen how horrible it got.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Like the growth, but that's the thing. You grow with your artist. Like whoever's your artist when you're 16, you're gonna grow with them. They're getting older. They start talking about different things like Jeezy. I'll take Jeezy for example. A lot of people was trapping when Jeezy was out, trap music, blah blah blah, and they got older with him. And as his music grew, they got them people ain't even there no more. Like it's a whole new like that generation is stopped. So it's like, of course you gonna have people they digesting the other landscape, not the landscape of what Jeezy. You ask Jeezy who his influences was, and it's gonna be some real shit. It's not just gonna be like, man, look, Pimp C, UGK, So
I understand that, but the way you say it is like the crowd of listeners stopped at maybe the end of Jeezy, and then it just changed instantly to these niggas.
Yeah.
Those niggas who started rapping after Jeezy, they heard Jeezy because that was hip hop as they entered in wanting to be a rapper. So you can't tell me the new generation never fucking heard Jeezy. Because you can't just skip from Jeezy to fucking Migos. You can't do that.
Yeah, you can though, because those people, they know Jeezy, but they don't know about the snowman t-shirts and how you seen people walking through your halls in your high school with snowman t-shirt. Like the effect is different when it's there, type of thing, as opposed to digesting something that happened and you going back and looking at it. See what I'm saying? Like it's a more of a, like people's attention is, it's right here. It's not over there from, okay, I started rapping right here, Jeezy over here, and I gotta go back and try to piece together the puzzle pieces. Like you didn't have people with the tall tees, like you didn't go to school with tall tees on, so you don't understand the franchise boys. You know,
But I live, and I thank God for this, just like I was able to watch MJ, Kobe, and LeBron. I was able to be a part of Will Smith, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing, LL Cool J,
yeah,
Eric B, Rakim. And then I moved on to Mystical, DMX, Tupac,
yeah,
uh, Scarface. I used to listen to these niggas first. I can't down them because I used to like that until these niggas came. I started liking them. Then I came to liking Tip. And and then after them, how did this shit get to this? Because think about it, like I told you, I grew through several different eras of hip hop. And it only got bad with this new generation. While
yeah,
I'm sitting here listening, there are people being born every day, whether it was born in the early 90s, mid 90s, late 90s. Okay, cool. You might didn't hear LL them. You might didn't hear Rakim. But I know good and goddamn well you heard Tupac. I know you heard Biggie. I know you heard Jay-Z. And then after Jay-Z, if you still living, you heard T.I., you heard goddamn Nelly, you heard 50 Cent, you heard Eminem, you heard all of them. So you can't skip past that. There's no way you can do that. You
you're
can't.
right. You're right. You're right.
You can't.
I think the only difference is the awareness. I don't think the culture is as aware at like what you just went off about. The culture is not that aware. There's not a care now. Like there's not as much of an attachment now to the music. You don't buy a CD, open the CD book open, read the credits. Look at it like that. There's a different way of digesting music, which I think plays a part in this. And I kind of want to get to some of these comments, but what's your thoughts on that aspect? Do you think that plays a role in the whole?
But I don't understand why though. That was gonna be my question. Like I understand, there's no more CDs. I mean, you still actually can go buy some, but of course they're fading the fucking away completely. But you still can buy records. You still can buy vinyl. But that I don't think that plays a part in none of that shit because an artist today, hell, K-Dot can put his shit on vinyl if he wanted to. I don't think how the music is displayed to the audience really matters. I feel like something happened here. And I don't know where that disconnect happened, bro. I just don't know. Because I think, as we always talk about hip hop as a sport, and a lot of people take pride in being, and you get on Cole about this. He want to be the greatest. He want to be this. He want to be that. I think every fucking rapper should want to be that. But then again, a lot of people that made it in hip hop come from the slums, and all they want to do is be successful. They don't give a fuck how they get there. That's all that matters. I made it. If I have to
Right.
goddamn spit on your fucking grave and rap and tap, tap dance all over your fucking grave, I'm gonna do it. I don't give a fuck. I just want the bag.
Yeah.
That's where I think we got lost at.
Okay. I still think it got something to do with the culture, but that's a good the explanation. I can take that. I can take that. I don't know where to start at. Mixtape. Cupcake say songs now are 2.5 minutes. A mixtape can be 20 minutes now. Uh, you need stories to be a good writer. Drug stunt story development. Crucial talking about yes you can and laughing. I wish I knew what he was talking about. I don't know what he talking. I'm back in the comments. D Love say I agree with Professor saying I think the disconnect is literacy and drug use. Damn.
I mean, everybody that we had rappers back then on drugs. Look at DMX. DMX probably made his best fucking album on drugs. Who knows?
On crack. You know, it ain't everybody can't do that. Everybody can't do that. You know, that's the talent within. It bled through the crack smoke. You know, Wu-Tang Clan, you know, PCP use and all that shit. You know, 𝐁𝐿 was PCP. That's what they was talking about. Hate to bust your bubble, but they was talking about PC.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the
Mr.
drug.
Man talked about that.
I do. You said what?
Mr. Man talked about that.
Yeah, yeah. I do think the new drug. We can't compare old crack smoke to new crack smoke because the new crack smoke got PCP in it. I mean, it got fentanyl in it and shit. So I guess we can't compare the drugs, even the weed they smoke nowadays. That shit, man. Even that.
Mo3 ain't do drugs. And he's the best rapper out of Dallas.
Mo3 the best rapper. You gonna make me hit this X button right now.
Man, who a better rapper out of Dallas?
Me? Nah.
Well, man, you know, I ain't even talking about us.
But okay, Dallas rappers. Who the best rapper out of Dallas?
Besides YJ, the motherfucking author, the evil genius, who's a better rapper than Mo3 in Dallas?
Dallas, Texas. You had the DOC. He was the first one.
No. We talking about this new generation.
Oh, we talking about the new generation.
He better than DOC anyway.
Mr. I like Mr. Pookie and Lucci better than Mo3's music.
Okay.
You know, he from the North as well as that's Stony Crook. That's what Mo3 grew up listening to. That's what
Okay.
It was the sound was a little different, but
you don't believe that what you just said, but go ahead.
The quality of what Mo3 did, as far as the mixing and all of that, the beats and all of that, yeah, it sounds better when I listen to it now. But as far as nostalgia, who knows if the nostalgia I hold for Mr. Pookie and Lucci, if the generation behind me will feel that same way about Mo3, yes, I do feel that way. So they right there, Dallas. It's not like Dallas is some music hub with just tons of artists.
It's not. You're right. It's not. That's
like,
why I said what I said. Because ain't too many motherfuckers from Dallas that I heard is better than him.
But yeah, man, this been good.
You was looking up something, wasn't you? I'm not tripping.
I was looking up. I started looking up some. I played the Drake shit.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were looking. Okay. Nigga, you say young rappers are making music for their generation, not us. Of course. I can't argue that.
That's why I love to see the clips because they not making music for this generation. They're in this generation putting out music and they're not making it for this generation. So that's why we got to salute and we got to hold on to the ones who are still doing it with certain purpose and with certain intention. Because that album Clips put out, very intentional. And if it wins a Grammy, I hope it does. I don't know who else is in the category, but I hope they do submit it, and I hope it does win if there's nothing else better than it on the docket. I will say that.
Yeah. And I would say this, and this is gonna stamp it. It's gonna end it. Point blank period. And I don't like to use the Grammy as the end all be all.
Yeah.
But you will never hear them say, and the best rap artist goes to anyone from that 25 and up rap group, and that somebody comes along and changes the way hip hop, the direction of hip hop is headed. You will never hear that, bro. I promise you. Yeah, I said it. I was surprised Doechii won it, but she don't rap that bullshit. I don't feel like she should have won it, but she did. It is what it is. You still there, bro? Thinking I lost Jizzle. Check out some of these comments, man. We gonna get up out of here. I ain't even know we was gonna be on here this goddamn long. Yeah, I still remember when Crucial we was recording. I was like, man, we gotta do a third verse. He said, my God, they ain't doing no goddamn third verses no more. And I was like, when the fuck did that happen? And I think that came from the radio station. That came from the radio station. The radio was like, nope, we're not playing anything past this. So I think that's why the songs got cut short. But it is what it is. I think just dropped out. Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We're gonna try to do some more lives like this on the bank page, man. I'm out of here, man. Y'all be easy. Yeah.